Hi Cancer, here's your reading. I'm Higher Self Magic. I'm an astrologer and card reader and also a writer. So I am here to bring a reading to Cancer rising, moon and sun. And here it is, and it's a good reading. And your new moon is coming up in a few days' time. The new moon in Cancer, very important to you, and it's happening at the same time as the node switch signs, which is incredible. So it's a double whammy basically for you. And the nodes bring in life lessons, of course, and the new moon in Cancer brings in emotional thoughts of home and love and how they are affecting your life and how you need to create a balance in your life. And it's going to be looking at this new moon is making you, because your powers of perception are going to become so much more powerful with this new moon. Your powers of perception are going to really ask questions about your life and whether it should continue the way it is going. For a moment, you're going to defend it and say, I'm in it and I have to accept that. But in that other moment, you're going to look at whether your life is your romantic life, your attachment life is making you happy, whether it's bringing you the balance you need, the balance you want, and whether it's making you react in ways that you want to react in. Is it making you angry? Is it making you sad? If it's bringing you happiness, then great, you're in the right place. The moon is your ruler, so it's very, very influential time for you. And of course, the nodes changing sign from the South Node changing sign from Scorpio to Libra is going to heighten this relationship issue much, much more. Now, your reading and this placement, the way the planets are placed and the way you are, is very karmic. And it's going to, your past life karma is influencing how you think, how you move forwards. Your spirit ancestors are there pushing you along. But your karma, this is very karmic for you. And so the changes that come about will be the karmic lessons you are learning and the karmic lessons those around you are learning. And these all have to happen because we're going into an enormous shift now. The world is going from one world to another world. It really is as clear as that. As a collective, some people are going to be asleep still, but some are being awakened. And I think you Cancerians are being awakened. It's also a new 18-year period. We're going into the old life we're leaving behind and we're going into a new 18-year shift. So Taurus was bringing us the situations we've just had, which are expensive food, because Taurus is all about the earth, expensive living accommodation, mortgages, inflation going out of control. And we're moving into Aries, which is a very powerful sign. The North Node is moving into Aries, which is a very powerful sign around self, around character development, around being more forthright, around being a person who's more self-confident, who's able to make decisions and changes for their own good. So with the move into Libra, you are getting a relationship issues. So many relationships are going to break up with the South Node moving into Libra. But the North Node moving into Aries is going to make you more careful about about the choices you make in your own life. And if you've got a partner who's not making you happy, he will go, because there will be a lot of breakups during this Libra 18-month time in the South Node. Whilst the North Node is going to give you the determination to get that moving, and it will also make you more careful about your choices. I don't think in the past you've always chosen a partner who is good for you. You've gone with the flow, the tide, what is happening right now, what is more convenient, what is more settling. You will learn not to settle. You are not dust. And that's the biggest change that's going to come here. You will not settle. You will choose. You will use your powers to choose properly from now on. So here we are. Let's look at what the cards are saying for you. They're also saying that the retrogrades are extremely important for you. And we've got a number of retrogrades. We've got Venus going retrograde on the 22nd, which again is all about love. So that period where it's retrograde from the 22nd to September the 3rd or 4th is going to highlight the things that were wrong in past relationships and the things that are wrong in present relationships. So you've got a double whammy when it comes to love and the questions that are being asked of you around that. So every nodal change does bring us gifts though, and you are going to see a very positive move regarding your work life, and you are going to get certainly more money, more rewards in that area, more recognition. That started when Jupiter was in a certain house in Aries last year. You're standing in the community, people respecting you for what you are saying. So now you're going to be getting the rewards for the work situations that are changing and coming around. And there's going to be a balance in all relationships, not just love relationships, but relationships with siblings, relationships with work colleagues, relationships with your place at work. It's like the South Nodes and North Nodes are a seesaw. You've got to go up to go down, up to go down. You need the two. You need like two people on a seesaw, and you need the North Node and the South Node for everything to function properly and to create the balance. And you're going to see much more balance in your life now. And you're going to see really clearly that you're in between the old world and the new world. So on the 18th of July, when we have this new moon, when we have these shifts into the nodes, the old order is going to be destroyed. And that's not only in the collective and in the real big world around us with politicians, etc. It's going to be in your life, in your life. And Midsummer Night, the summer eclipse, was the start of all this in you. It began the stirrings. It began the structure, because Saturn, who's also retrograde, here he is, was structuring you, pushing you. He's the Lord of Karma, pushing you into recognizing what's wrong with your life, and possibly you having to break some karmic contracts, the soul contracts you set up, they have to break. And this will be a time where most signs will be breaking their soul contracts, but you particularly on the relationship ones, you'll be removing the blockages on the relationship karmic soul contracts, and you'll be finding a new way forwards. But also you'll be opening the blockages on money, so the money will be coming in more, and you will be seeing family, your direct family, if you've got children, mother and father, siblings, you will be more focused on what's good about that and breaking away from the things that are not good, obviously not your own children, but within your greater family. You will be seeing what's wrong there, as well as in intimate relationships, because this is a very karmic time and you are experiencing the most karma out of any sign. It's very karmic for you. So if you've done good, you're going to get good. If you've done bad, you're going to get bad in this little period where Saturn is retrograde. And that's from, I think it was June the 17th to November the 3rd. There's an awful lot going on karmically. So you're focusing on your feelings, you're focusing on your emotional needs. Saturn's making you control your emotions much more than you have ever controlled them before. And you are taking your life seriously now, much more so than ever before. And you're more willing to communicate with a logical way of communicating, and also in a more psychic sense. You are going to be communicating through your gut, what your gut is telling you. Your spirit ancestors are going to be getting in touch with you. And so there'll be a lot of trust and care between you and whatever party you're sorting things out with. And you might be able to get a good solution. But if not, I think you will let go and you will have a amicable solution to endings in relationships with people you're in a relationship with, endings with employees or endings with employers. Your decisions have to stay in line, and you will be making the right decisions because you really have your psychic spirit ancestors in the karmic sense working with you, and you'll be searching for the truth. This moon will be making you search for the truth, and you'll find the answers you've always been seeking. So don't ignore what's true. Use your intuition, use your gut to let you know that you are on it. All these different energies are coming in now. We've got the spiritual awakening, we've got the fearful thoughts of what might happen when we let go, but you have to overcome those. And a lot of people go through this in life at various times when it's their moon and when the nodes shift. But right now you are going through it. So it is the time where you will be very karmic. Your situation will be very karmic. People around you will be getting their karma, and you will see that happening, and you will break away from something or someone that's absolutely on the cards without a doubt. Because without that, you can't move into the new lover's position, which is very prominent for you. And 2 cards came up in my shuffles for the lovers, and they lie right next to Venus, and they lie really next to the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is the ultimate in love. If you want real love, you have to break away from the relationship you are possibly in now, or rejig it, restructure it so you can get to that, because we've got the 2 of Cups, which is very meaningful on a one-on-one relationship, that you will get what you want. And the Knight of Swords is here saying fight for it, go forwards, move forwards. Now, as we're in a period of retrogrades, we've got Venus going retrograde, we've got Saturn already retrograde, we've got Mercury going retrograde, and we've got the nodes in Aries and in Libra. So all this is going to play its toll on you. But the Ace of Wands is like, strike now, move forwards, you will get the relationship you want. And of course, we've got the 10 of Cups again here. We've got it twice. So it's repeating to you that changes have to be made for you to get the relationship you want. The previous world, where we had the nodes in Taurus and Scorpio, were nodes where you just went along with the flow. But now Jupiter is in your 11th house of hopes and dreams with this moon, and it's settled in there on the 3rd of July, and it's really making you think about your hopes and dreams. It's setting you up for wanting them. It's saying, I need my hopes and dreams. And you've had a total transformation, as is evident with the Death card. So you've had that. You're no longer able to stay in that old life without the changes that need to come. So if you're in a relationship and it's a good one, it will strengthen and it won't disintegrate. If it's not a good one, then you know there's work to be done and it might end. If you're not up to scratch, then it will end. Expenses for you have been really high. Money's been tight due to Mars being in Leo. And after July the 10th, you might have seen a slight improvement with that. But Mars is heading towards Virgo. And once it gets there, it's going to stimulate your need not only to travel, but your need to make more money. And you'll be looking at digital ways of making money, more online through marketing, etc. But that will happen more in September. I think that will be a good month for you money-wise. And you might have been saddled with debt, some of you, if this is resonating with you. And Saturn's kicking your ass to get those debts repaid or lessened. And there's going to be a big change in your attitude towards money. You're not going to feel so pressurized. Saturn's releasing the pressure so you can make more. So in August, there's going to be a lot of change towards your attitude towards money and how you deal with it. And the Hierophant is actually showing you through its blessings a different way of dealing with that money. So this new moon in Cancer is going to open new doors for you work-wise. It will help you come in to something. It's going to bring something that's dear to you. So it's going to really highlight something that's dear to you. And you're going to hear news about that, or have possible changes about that, or possible hopes and dreams about that. But the future is looking good, and you will realize that with this new moon in Cancer. And once you get a balance in your life, especially money-wise, it's going to give you that leap of faith so you can jump straight in to getting further on in your life. Your reputation and your standing in the community greatly improved last year. So if you're focusing on work, then you will find that you are really moving forwards to a greater standing in the community or in your field. You'll become top of your field, I would say. And you could become quite wealthy, but it's not only wealth in terms of money in your pocket, it's going to be wealth in terms of your emotions, your spiritual being. You're going to feel so much more at peace that you're going to feel really wealthy in terms of abundance. You're going to feel that it's given you everything that you need. And the Moon card is saying to you, change is about to happen. The Death card is saying you have changed. You are ready to be part of that change. You're more enlightened now. And of course, the Ten of Cups is saying that our emotional life will be perfect one day, and it's something that you will attain. No one can take that away from you. It's part of your destiny, but you have to work at it now, and you're racing towards it. You're going towards it because you're clearing the debris. And so the message is that you will reach perfection, and you won't let it stagnate next time. You will make the right choices because you will keep it fun, and you will make sure the partner you choose is going to be absolutely perfect for you, not one that will take things for granted. You're spiritualizing it all. The angelic whispers that are coming through from your ancestors and the angels are going to bring miracles in like dominoes. So you're going to get some breakthrough news, I think. and your life will be filled with greater blessings than ever before. And by the time we get to 2025, I think you will feel that you have really achieved something good. Let's take some of my mini tarot cards, see what comes up for you, Cancer. This moon is making you a child of the universe. It's really putting you in a different position because it's coming in with the shift in the nodes, and that is such an absolutely karmic time. And you know, Saturn, I want to say a little bit more about that, is here to protect the good people and give them good karmic blessings and messages. And so debts will be paid and love will be sorted, so you're ready for the new love. But the bad people, the ones that have done you wrong, and there are a few of those in your past, will get it in the neck. Here the High Priestess is saying you've reached a new power of intuition, Cancer. And Saturn will protect you from curses and from people that have wanted bloodline curses, or people that have wanted bad of you. They're going to protect you, and those people will get their karmic lessons, and you will get stability. You will get stability in that relationship front eventually. It is coming. Every area of your life is going to become more fruitful. These cards. So yeah, the King of Swords, you're cutting through the nonsense. And we've got the Moon again. We've had that 4 times now. So you're coming out of your stalemate position in terms of relationships. You're wanting more, and your wishes are being fulfilled. And here we've got the 9 of Cups. So we're not quite to where the 10 of Cups is yet, but you're striving towards that. You're sorting things out. You're filling your cups, and sometimes the 9 of Cups is even more amazing than the 10 of Cups, because it's the work you're doing towards that, and the person that's coming in that provides you with the love in the 10 of Cups. And so the 9 of Cups is very significant. We've got the Ace of Wands again, which is new ventures, new relationships, and the Magician is here. I'm going to put it with the Hierophant because it's giving you your manifestations. It's saying your manifestations are coming to the fore and they're coming true. And you've worked really hard at manifesting, and you've always thought, why are my wishes not coming true? But they are, especially on the money front. So the King of Pentacles is here to say, it's coming, but you are bringing it in. We've got the Knight of Wands now. We've got the Knight of Swords, and now the Knight of Wands, saying you are doing the work that is needed to get yourself that beautiful, balanced relationship, that shared vision. And you've got a new confidence about you. You're seeing your worth now, and you're seeing progress being made within a project. And of course, we've got the 10 of Pentacles here. What more do we want? Let's pop it there. You really are going to have luck money-wise. The Wheel of Fortune's really working in your favour. And like the Hierophant, we've got Temperance here, and the Magician bringing you those hopes and wishes. As Jupiter's in your house of hopes and wishes, you are getting them. Jupiter's expanding on those. You really want someone to come into your life that will put in as much as you do. And what the South Node is going to show you is that Libra in the South Node is that, yeah, don't go for unhealthy relationships. Don't go for codependent relationships. Lessons are learned from those, and I think you've learned your lessons, and you will let them go. By the time you get to the October eclipse, everything's going to be more sorted, in sense of you can see a clearer vision towards what you want. And so this is going to be a very important time for you, August, September, October. You know, the eclipses in October are going to change our world, and the world as we know it, the world we live in, but also our own personal worlds. It's a time for karmic justice. And Saturn is the proverbial kick up the arse guy, and he's here really kicking arses. And between October the 15th and November the 23rd, before he goes direct, he's going to be giving it, he's diminishing, but he's going to be giving it really strongly. And that will be a time of great unrest, I think, for a lot of us, in terms of if there's any breaking up to do or have. So we're going to get to 2025 really in a completely different place. I know you're going to say we've got to get all the way through 2024, but I think changes are going to happen really quite radically after this new moon in Cancer and the shift in the north and south nodes. Without a doubt, you're going to see a vision. You're going to know what you want, and you're going to go for it. And the person that is meant for you might come in because he is meant for you, and he's going to start coming in, or she's going to start coming in. We've got these cards, the innocence of it all. You're going to work on it all, and you're going to see that you've gone into this in an innocent way, but you have to use your wits much more now, and you're going to put your energy to work. There's a lot of energy in these shifts, and your energy is going to be very powerful. And you've got this card, go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard, and they're being answered. So Jupiter being in your house of dreams and wishes is being heard. A message for you is to go in the fresh air, to be with nature, put your feet on the ground, walk on the grass, feel the ground on your feet, breathe in the air, give food to the birds, find flowers for the bees, help the world become a better place. Let's take some of these for Cancer, please. So the Eight of Swords was up here, and I just want to say a little bit about that. If you are feeling frustrated at the moment and your life's not been going the way you want it to, and you're feeling stuck in the past or stuck with a person, this will all change. It might be a bit slow, but it will change. It will either get better with that person, or you will let go of that person, because here, the reason I've said that is I've got the Happy Family card for you. And to get that, you have to clear a lot of debris. And Saturn's going to make you do that. And you will not date people who will have no future with you. You won't manifest the wrong one again. You will be manifesting the right one. Someone who is just perfect for you. Someone who is healing, who will heal you as well as himself. Okay? And we're getting all the blessings from the Hierophant, from Temperance, from Spirit, your ancestors in Spirit. The door to Spirit is opening, and the blessings are coming right through. They're coming through from your spiritual ancestors, and they're giving you approval to what you need. They're giving you approval to the way you are going forwards now. They are saying you can move forwards. Now you have it. You know what you need to do. And again, I've said you're getting very powerful in your community. Let's take a few more cards. So much good is coming to you, but you are going to do some work for yourself in this period. And then you're going to receive your harvest, your beauty, your wonderful life. That's coming. Yeah. Some of you will be all tied up in something at the moment that you innocently got into, that you didn't know would have the repercussions it's had. but you're going to get untied. You're going to untie yourself now as the shift of the South Node moves into Libra. You're going to untie yourself. Only a few more days of Scorpio left in that South Node. The new moon's going to reveal things to you, push you forwards. Your intuition's going to be so strong. There'll be no way you can stay still. And you'll be opening up dialogues with people in your life you need to talk to. You'll be speaking out. Where are we going? What are we doing? What do we need to be totally happy? And you will see the adjacent possibilities opening up to you. But you'll also see the envy. You'll see the people who don't want you to be completely happy. And you're going to withdraw from them in your life. They're going to become very, very, very clear books to you very soon. And you're on a new journey now. You're on a new journey. It's starting with this new moon, but it's already started with the full moon we had at the beginning of this month, which was very important to you. You're on a journey now to better yourself, to give yourself a better life emotionally, work-wise, happiness-wise. Another card for Cancer, please. We have another card for Cancer, please. Okay, so we've got the angels are coming in, healing your chakras, your heart chakra, your sixth chakra, your first chakra, and the garden and the gate. You are going to open that gate soon and go through it on your journey. So you are looking out now and seeing more beyond that gate, and you need to go through it, and you know that's what you need. One more card, please. One more card for Cancer, please. Yeah, you've become the thinking woman. You know, there was some cards left on the table, and it was exactly that one. I reshuffled, and it's come out again. It was actually the thinking man. So whether you're a woman or a man, you are thinking things through now. You are not going into everything with such an innocent, non-strategic way. You are thinking things through, and you're giving yourself the best possible chances. Look, the thinking man has come through. It's really the message that is most important to you of all, Cancer. Think before you move forwards. Think. Give your thoughts to every action, because they have such enormous repercussions in your life. Think before you let someone in. Let things go when you know they're not right. When your thinking says, yeah, and it matches your intuition, then you have to let things go. Let's take... let's take one of these. Let's see what comes up for you. Release. You have to release yourself from what's not making you happy, from what's keeping you, holding you back. And the South Node in Libra is going to do this. The new moon's going to make you think. And you're going to get more self-worth in you. You're going to have value in yourself. Your self-worth is going to shine through. Shine through. And it's going to carry you very far. Always make sure karma can't get you. Always do to others what you would want done to yourself, and then karma will be your best friend. One more card, please, before we finish this reading. Creation. You're creating something brilliant. It could be a book, could be a new career, it could be a piece of art, it could be a baby. What's going to come is going to be so amazing. You are going to create something amazing, and your self-worth will get you there. You're releasing from things that are no longer good for you. You're thinking about what you have to let go, and you're thinking about the way your life is moving forwards, and the universe is taking care of all the rest, because it's going to bring you money, it's going to bring you stability, and it's going to bring you the power to do something about everything. I hope you've enjoyed my reading, Cancer. If it has resonated with you, please like, share and subscribe. My channel's just slowly growing, so it'd be great if I could have your support. Thank you for listening to me. Higher Self Magic here. Have a great day. Bye-bye.